We have 50 questions, and they're choosing 5 out of the 50. So, 2-minute answers. Go ahead.
One, is there a sign to know if we are loved by Allah?
Yes, there are signs to know that we're loved by Allah. Among the signs are that we feel the practices of Islam as something which has an impact on us. We feel we're living, or we don't feel a vacuum in our salah, we don't feel a vacuum in our fast. We feel changes happening to us. These are the signs. Whereas we increase our ibadah, our lives are changing. That's the Hajj. When we come back from Hajj, these are the signs. These are the main signs. Go ahead.
Second question. There is a saint in my hometown who is so pious that he is naked. He says following and loving him is necessary to follow and love Allah. Is there any credibility to this? The saint says following and loving me is essential to follow and love Allah.
Hating him is essential to get the love of Allah.
Someone asked about the punishment in the hereafter for watching pornography.
The punishment in the hereafter for watching pornography. Well, I don't know anything specifically mentioned, but it is, we know haram, you're looking at haram, then we will receive whatever punishment Allah has decreed for us. If we sought repentance from it, there's a number of different factors involved, but is it something that a Muslim should be engaged in? Obviously not.
Have you seen the one who has taken his desire as God? Does it mean that any sin we commit takes us to shirk?
No, but where we follow our desires, everything that we do is just based on desires. It's not about what Allah has decreed, what the Prophet ﷺ has said, what the Quran says. We're not guided by that. What is our guiding principle? What we get pleasure from, what is pleasing to us. So our religion, we do of the religion what is pleasing to us, we don't do what is not pleasing to us. Then we're in a state of shirk. Because then we're following, we've taken the desire now as our God. We do what pleases that God.
What are the limitations of couples who are engaged to each other?
It depends on what you mean by engaged. Some societies, they do engagement, meaning you do a nikah ceremony, but you agree not to have sexual relations until after the walima, which may be 6 months later or a year later. Well, there are no limitations, really, because once you do the nikah ceremony, you're married. But if engagement means you have an agreement that you will get married, you will do nikah later on, then there are no special considerations. You're still like a man and a woman who are unmarried. So there's nothing allowed. You cannot touch her. You cannot be alone with her. It's the same as you would treat really anybody else, except for the fact that it is agreed upon that at such and such a time you will get married. When you get married, then the doors open. Till then, the doors are all closed.
Thank you, Sheikh.
Barakallahu fikum. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.
خطوات الحق تمضي ولرب الكون ترضي وأقامت فوق أرضي ولها عندي دول. خطوات الحق تمضي ولرب الكون ترضي وأقامت فوق أرضي ولها عندي دول. ولها عندي دول شرعية الفخر أنا دوما سأبقى ودربي درب شامخ فيه سأبقى. شرعية الفخر أنا دوما سأبقى ودربي درب شامخ فيه سأبقى. ربي خير ناصر. آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر ينصرني ربي خير ناصر. آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر. واحمل الفكر بعزم لا تغالي بالجدال إنما القول يصدق إن أتت به الفعال. واحمل الفكر بعزم لا تبالي بالجدال إنما القول يصدق إن أتت به الفعال. فكرنا فكر أصيل لا ترى فيه انهزام وله دب طويل في ميادين النضال. شرعية الفخر أنا دوما سأبقى درب شامخ فيه سأرقى. شرعية الفخر أنا دوما سأبقى ودرب شامخ فيه سأرقى. ينصرني ربي خير ناصر. آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر ينصرني ربي خير ناصر. آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر. إنما الجذر التلاف قد نما في النصر طال وله جذع متين يحمل الإسلام عال. إنما الجذر التلاف قد نما في النصر طال وله جذع متين يحمل الإسلام عال. وله غصن قويم يحكي معنى الاعتدال وثمار كل خير يبتغي المرء ينال. شرعية الفخر أنا دوما سأبقى درب شامخ فيه سأرقى. شرعية الفخر أنا دوما سأبقى ودرب شامخ فيه سأرقى. ينصرني ربي خير ناصر. آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر ينصرني ربي خير ناصر. آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر آمنت بالله بقلب شاكر.